funny, bro. Like, stop sending this to my family, bro. Shut the up. Stop sending me messages like that. It's not a game. It's not a joke, and it's not funny.
Anonymous sent $10.
Alright, so Johnny Somali had a massive crash out. He got so triggered at the chat because they were taunting him. And I think we honestly found his weak spot, because usually when people insult him, it just does absolutely nothing. But apparently when you talk about his family, he'll have a massive meltdown. Now, this is part 2 of the live stream he had this morning. I covered part 1 earlier today, if you want to go check that out. But you don't need to check that one to have the full context on this one. This is a standalone crash out. Without further ado, let's get started.
What pause it?
Somali's father sent $3. Hi son, I just spoke to your booty scratcher mom. She agrees that you should get a vasectomy. Also, is it true that you jorked it to your younger sister? In any case, get a vasectomy ASAP. Or get this autistic Asian guy to punch you in the who has.
Shut the up, you bitch ass. Stop sending that bullshit. You pissing me the off, bro. That's not a joke. I'm not playing with that bullshit, nigga. Stop sending me that shit. It's not a game, nigga. Stop talking about my dad. Talking about my you pussy ass. If I catch you in India, wherever the I'm gonna eat a beef. I'm gonna eat a beef in the front of your temple. You stupid ass.
Based.
Talking about my family and shit when I'm drunk, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you.
Alright,
crash out. Don't ever send a TTS like that, stupid.
I gotta admit, I don't think I've ever seen him this triggered. He got so butthurt as soon as people started mentioning his family, especially when they mentioned his sister. So now they found the weak spot and they just kept going. Take a look at this.
Booty scratcher mom sent $3. Hi son, this is your Somalian black African booty scratcher mom. I spoke to your Ethiopian mud-eating father. He agrees that you should get a vasectomy. The last thing this world needs is more African Ebola midgets.
It's not funny, nigga.
Hey. Don't let them.
That's not funny, bro. Like, stop sending shit about my family, bro.
I know.
Shit's not funny, bro.
Oh, here.
It's not a game. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Here, look. 1, 2, 3. Like, imagine a 140 kilogram.
So while Johnny is getting hilariously trolled, Hank is really focused on something else. He's reviewing the footage of him getting his ass whooped, and he's trying to rewrite history, make it sound like he actually owned them when in fact he got demolished. But we're going to move on to the next segment because we've seen that footage before, although it is glorious. Take a look at this.
Anonymous sent $3. Hank, just because you train MMA doesn't mean you know how to fight. In a real-world test of your fighting skills, you got completely destroyed, even with a weapon. Put the fries in the bag, Hank.
Because I wasn't trying to use a weapon in Korea. You don't even know what self-defense laws in Korea is. Like, when I thought at first, like, they were assaulting you with a weapon.
Yeah.
That's why I brought a weapon down, too.
Yeah.
Shit. That's exactly someone who doesn't train MMA would say. Just go way over there.
Somali's father sent $3. This is your dad. Get a vasectomy, son. 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 This is your booty scratcher mom. Get a vasectomy, son.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Stop sending me messages like that. It's not a game. It's not a joke, and it's not funny.
Anonymous sent $10 drinks. Somali's father sent $3. Hi son, this is your. I just got a quick question. Would you rather jork it to your booty scratcher mom, or you spear throwing moon cricket sister? Take the bone out of your nose and answer honestly. Also, get a vasectomy.
Shut your bachita ass up. Mudslinging, swimming in the Ganges River, dirty ass. Shut the bachita ass nigga.
Alright, so
play the video.
Honestly, I've never seen him this salty. Clearly, they found the weak spot. They found the one thing that totally triggers him so bad. And it's funny because they're kind of using racism against a known racist. He has no problem being a piece of crap to everybody, but as soon as someone flips the script on him, he loses his mind. Anyways, the next segment is really important because they're laying down their plan to go harass this news agency tomorrow.
Major media company.
Facts.
This is how unprofessional Korean media is.
The Korean media are. The Korean media don't know nothing. I want to do a live stream. Can somebody send me the address? Who is the talking shit about me? The main news. JTBC?
JTBC.
Somebody send me the JTBC address. I'm pulling up live.
And
I'm pulling up to JBC News Live. I'ma pull up, and they need to call the police to tell me to leave.
And I want to show them
Because
this.
that news reporter, I'ma press that to his face.
And
I don't give a fuck if it's a live broadcast.
I want to show them this.
I'll walk in there and pull my cock out and piss on it now. Show him, click it. What do you want to show him?
Alright, so this is my
talk about it. Just talk about
this
it.
is my
quickly.
injury after getting jumped, right?
That's nothing.
This is like this is
That's
not
nothing.
resulting
It's literally
from
nothing.
that dude doing anything. This is from feet. Feet, look.
That's from a woman's feet.
That's from feet, yes. Shoes.
A woman's feet did that to you.
Yes.
Woman's feet?
But yeah. Yes.
So who cares, man?
I got jumped.
Who cares? You survived.
I love how Hank is such a cuck. He's basically saying, look, I got jumped to protect you, Johnny. And Johnny says, who cares? I don't give a shit. And Hank would just do it again because I think he's in love or something. In the next segment, Hank starts airing out his daddy issues, and he's totally killing the vibe of the live stream.
Were you abused by your dad? Yeah, my dad was a piece of shit. You know? My dad's a total piece of shit. Motherfucker is guilty of aggravated child abuse and kidnapping against me. No, Epstein was actually a decent guy.
So the next segment is kind of strange because Johnny talks about how he has a higher purpose here on Earth and he's destined to do great things. But then he does content like this and never stops being a nuisance streamer. So I don't know if he really believes that. Take a look at this.
Johnny, were you ever afraid of ending up in the hospital after a random attack? I'll tell you one thing. I have a belief in destiny. I have a belief in if it's my time to die, it's my time to die. I've been in so many life or death situations to a point where I feel like I have some kind of purpose here on Earth. And honestly, I don't think my purpose here on Earth is to be like a nuisance streamer or some kind of evil, provocative. But honestly, I've almost died so many times, and I feel like there's some kind of higher power here saving me.
So after saying that he has a higher purpose and he doesn't want to be a nuisance streamer forever, just a few minutes later he says that for $1,000 he's going to go back to the statue.
Go to the statue. Someone sends $1,000 to go to the statue. They have Denny's in Korea, Hank?
Anonymous sent $3. Poor Hank had a little bit of alcohol and is feeling tipsy. Stream is just getting warmed up and Hank wants to end. Hank is a content cuck. You need to get your own place, Somali.
We're working on that. We're working on getting me my own place. We're working on it, right?
Yes.
We're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it, guys. You don't want to get a little bit tipsy, Hank?
No, not anymore, man.
Can I give you just a little bit?
No, not anymore.
What plan you have? You feel bad right now?
Yeah, I kind of feel bad right now.
Why don't you go sleep? Let me chill here. Let me run the stream. Go to your room, sleep. Let me run the stream. How about that? I'll be quiet. I won't be loud. Is that better? No?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
sure. I want to shower and shit too.
Go shower. Just don't show your booty.
I want to talk to you too, like.
You want to talk to me too?
Everything, yeah.
But I'm telling you, they don't want us to end.
Yeah.
Look at the chat, they don't want us to end.
We will stream again. We stream for like 5 hours then. More than 5 hours.
Guys, Hank want to end, guys. You can't blame me, guys. Hank want to end.
So Hank was being a complete Debbie Downer, and that's because he didn't feel good because he drank too much. Now, I saw how much he drank, and it was maybe equivalent to 1 beer or something. Really not a large quantity of alcohol. He must be a lightweight when it comes to booze. So Johnny Somali ended the stream and immediately deleted it right away because he doesn't want all this evidence to be out there. Unfortunately for him, I have it. And he continued his crash out on Twitter. So here he had a little temper tantrum against Legal Mindset. He said, "You are fleeing from debt you owe to American Express and other creditors as well. You are no criminal lawyer, just another loser back home that has to bang filthy type. You will face defamation suits in Korea, Thailand, as well as the state." Then he carried on and said, "Imagine being a 40-year-old sexpat that is a..." You guys can read that part. "You are my biggest fan. When I leave this shithole country scot-free, I will reference this tweet with you coping and stating, I always said they would just deport him with no jail time. Filthy grifter." Well, it didn't end there because he continued. He said, "I don't care. You give me more clout and fame. I am whatever you say I am. That's why your pussy ass is afraid to debate me." Now, when he says you give me more clout and fame, that's not true. He doesn't want these videos out there. If he really did, he wouldn't do all these copyright strikes to get my channel terminated, which all failed, by the way. Anyways, that's it for the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'll be keeping an eye on the situation. I'll bring you the news as soon as I can. If I'm not busy that day, it will be within hours like today. So thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys on the next one.